Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Bullet Train Down. And I was expecting this film to be a crazy, over-the-top, rip-off, parody, whatever, of Bullet Train that was coming out, but unfortunately it was just a cheap gag to rip off the name of a bigger film that was a lot more exciting and crazy, because this movie is just basically speed on a train, except a lot worse. And this is from director Brian Novak, and is actually starring Tom Sizemore, who I'm like, he still acts? So, and he sure didn't seem like he was acting a whole lot in this movie, because it just kind of felt like he was there and kind of tired of it all. But you have this range of performances in this film, from being checked out to doing your best and just being really, really annoying. And that's kind of the range of the characters in this too, which I never felt like I connected with any of them. Any of the ones that felt like they were spending a lot of time on were annoying and obnoxious, or, just really stereotypical cookie cutter cutouts of character ideas. Now, as it turns out, the whole motivation for this movie and the actions of setting a bomb on this bullet train that'll blow things up if it goes below 200 miles an hour, there's some interesting ideas on why that our antagonist was doing this, and it's just like, was it a stretch? Probably, yeah. It's not on the same level as like Dennis Hopper from Speed, but it did its best. It's the kind of thing where it's just like, this movie is very obviously a Speed ripoff, but also doesn't want to put in the real time and effort to make it stand out like Speed does as a film. And there's no Keanu Reeves type, our villain isn't Dennis Hopper level craziness. There isn't somebody as charming as a Sandra Bullock here. And then compare it to Bullet Train, which it's ripping its name off of, that movie is just, it's a completely different film. It has a completely different plot, but has a completely different set of approaches in terms of characters. This just leans on a bunch of cookie cutter cutouts. Bullet Train leaned on how crazy and unique can we make each of these characters stand out and get big names in it. And this film, it's not the kind of film where I'm going to be like, this was atrociously bad, or this was or it was offensively bad. It was just bland and boring. And the special effects when they actually look at the train from the outside look like a Windows 98 game. And the inside of the train, it's very obvious they're not on a train, and they're just a bunch of seats set up in this back room somewhere. So the production value is low, but it's bland and not offensively bad. So I give it, and it didn't, I didn't get angry watching it. I just kind of felt like, oh, well, this is going on, which is not good either, but it could be worse. So in the end, still don't think this is really worth your time. Go watch Bullet Train. But those are my thoughts on Bullet Train Down. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.